Alright, chaps and chapesses, we're going to be playtesting a bit of Stardust V1A. Alright, you slags. Is it me, or is Spooky Toad lagging?
No, it's Spinner. Corona broke Spinner.
We seem to be spectating from the origin of the map. There we are.
Pyro, calling here. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Calm down, everybody. Calm down. We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's the first change, is you get sound fire when you hit this dude.
You get what? Oh, right, okay. That's clever.
It just seems right.
Oh, it doesn't last very long, though.
Nothing has changed here. Other than me fixing the lasers sometimes not working.
Does the did you use a trigger ignite to set people on fire there?
Absolutely nothing has changed here other than me moving one of the keys.
Did you use a trigger ignite to set people on fire at that dragon bloke, Magician Dread?
Yes, I did.
Does it give you the option to specify afterburn for when they leave the trigger?
Yes.
Okay, so should I record or are you going to do this one?
Well, I think it does.
I'm already recording, RD, but if you want to record, be my guest.
I think I just left it as what it was, because I didn't really feel the need to tinker with trigger ignite.
Found it?
Sure, like, gone along.
I have no idea where this is.
I remember the first word.
I made this godforsaken map and I don't know where the key is. Where did I put half the keys?
The fuck? There's a Dio model.
Why did... Oh, okay, when you die it gives you a Dio model for some
Wow.
reason. I think that's Burke's fault. Why? Oh yeah, you're on Dio because you haven't been Dio.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
So when you after you've been Dio, that's when it gives you it.
Do you have like logic does that?
Because of Burke's shitty logic.
Oh, so there's kind of bigger brush in.
Are we going to die here? Because we can't get out of a building?
No, I can't even find the key. I don't know where it is. Where is it? I've never lost a key. Oh, here it is.
Where? Show us.
It's yeah, gotta come down to the fridge.
Oh, it comes down here as well? I had no idea.
Yeah, I placed a few downstairs.
I didn't hear a sound there, I don't know if you're aware.
Yeah.
And I can see that you put the tree models into your lights.rad file.
Yes, I did. They
Although-
look beautiful.
Yeah, I think you could probably reduce the light map scale a bit and it would look even nicer.
Really? It's 16 to 32 or something?
No, reduce it, as in go down to say 4.
Oh, reduce. Yeah, reduce. I forgot how light maps work.
Also, you'd probably be able to enable light map shadows on these screen door props as well, because they're what's the word? They're UVs. The texture, they don't appear more than once on the same model, so it should work fine. Might even result in better shading, because right now they look like ass.
Yeah, I could give that a shot.
Although ideally, they need to be kind of illuminated like from the inside, don't they? As if the light is shining through them.
Oh god, the movement really is screwed in the spinner.
They appear to be vibrating.
Yeah, okay, I know exactly what's causing that. I think I could just use Vide or something, or Mted it. I'll use Vide to get rid of the rest, because that's awful.
So anybody who has this map needs to delete it.
Yeah, remember that. If you have Stardust, you'll have to delete it after this.
Oh no, Lord John. They have to.
So
Maybe
what?
so that I don't want to go through another 3-hour compile.
What is the
It's 3 hours. How? Send me the file. I'll try to compile it.
It's probably because of ambient occlusion.
What?
Yeah, it is the ambient occlusion.
So it gets stuck on that compile section.
If you add AO, the compile takes like 4 times as long, if not longer. Like loads and loads of time.
So how?
I mean, because of how big this is, ambient occlusion just takes a sweet time. Hey, do you like how this looks? The netting and stuff.
It looks alright, yeah, but
How
it's...
does it take without AO?
I'm not sure where the ships are supposed to, how you're supposed to get onto a ship, but whatever, doesn't matter. How long does it take without AO to compile? Probably not long at
I
all.
have not. Probably like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5 on a bad day. I don't know.
Insane. That's a
Because
magnitude
like,
of what
viz leaves aren't a problem in this map somehow. Probably because of Matthew's optimizing. The lighting here is screwed for whatever reason. I don't know why.
To be honest, I don't think
And
we
here and
should
there.
go from 3 minutes to 3 hours. It sounds.
Did I not do perfect lighting or something?
It's probably due to the number of brush faces, the reason why the AO takes such a long time to compile. If I did Backrooms, and when I compile that, it takes about 10 minutes with on both final, but with AO it takes about an hour, and Backrooms is a pretty simple map. But it's more noticeable in
Right,
Backrooms. Not so much here, I'd say, but it's up to the author really. And somebody asked a question about lighting.
I also fixed this. You used to be able to get on the bucket, then the mop, then the doors, and then just on here. You used to be able to skip it.
That's a
Now you
shame.
can't anymore because I made all men 7.
Fair enough. So, did somebody say
Also,
something about...
that's a lot more dangerous.
Someone say something about vertex lighting?
But that was me thinking the doors were screwed.
It might be because their origins are buried inside a no-draw brush or something.
I mean, they look fine in the other version, but yeah, sure.
Or maybe they're not set to use for vertex lighting or something.
But this is more dangerous because this used to be closer to that, and you could easily walk into like the middle but not fall onto the trigger. Now you do. So if you jump too far or not far enough, you'll land in the middle and die like that.
Dodgy lighting could also be just a lack of light entities in the corridor.
Yeah, also that maybe.
Doesn't really matter. There's no real indication there that whether or not it actually happened when you hit the thing.
Well, the laser actually shows it there, so when you hit it, you'll see a laser going down. That's how I use.
Yeah, but anybody else wouldn't know to look for that. I mean, it's like a completely different part of the room. It makes no noise. It doesn't draw attention to itself. Could you make the handle on the model turn?
I can. Hardy, how do you feel like doing that?
Sure, that doesn't sound.
Well, is the model not one that's already been made? Can you not just get a handle that's separate?
It's Valve model, and I think the handle is part of that model. I haven't found one. Also, a new area with rocks, and this isn't works.
Well, you could make your own. You could make like just a brush, and then just use the same material as the prop.
Yeah, I could. Anyway, this is a new area because there's a new trap here.
Do you want to raise people?
Actually, it's more detail.
Toad, kaboom.
What's the Why is there this little hiding place that you have?
It's you can duke death like that. Something. I don't know.
So it's like a slightly shorter distance. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a slightly shorter distance, easier than getting around this part.
It looks like the kind of place that you'd hide an Easter egg or something.
Oh, damn it! Right. Well, I wanted to test this trap, but Toad's bloody done it, so I can't.
Just before you continue, look at that brush on your left there.
This one, yeah, it's screwy. I have no idea why.
It's because it's a funk detail.
Is it? One sec.
It was. I changed it to a world brush. He's gone. I'll wait.
Yeah, it's still a world brush.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't changed it. That's still a world brush.
Fair enough. That's weird. Well, the textures aren't aligned anyway. It makes no sense. That the lighting is horrible.
Rush.
Yeah, I have no idea why. Thoughts. Also, there's a sun, but I can't see it. One second. Is the sun lined up? I can't even see the sun now. Okay, great. And the sun isn't working.
Where should it be?
Nothing works first try. What else do I need to test? Yeah, the Evangelion 1 in 8 chances of 1 in 16, so I might as well run this. Where's your Dio model? Burke, explain. Right, well, Burke has not given me a working... Your Dio model doesn't work, or your player model thing.
Wow.
Damn it.
I forgot about the health bar for a second then. I thought, oh, where's that come from? Oh shit, wait.
You're unplugging, mate.
Oh no. Fight to the death. Oh, you killed him, nice.
You can hit me, you're just bad.
Yeah.
I know you, no you didn't.
Pyro, I'm calling here.
One second, let's have a look. Right, so you should have a Dio model when the bounce. Yeah, you do, kind of.
Wow, I'm fashionable.
It's a bit of a screwed model, but it works.
I look so weird.
Das Model screwed. Das Model screwed.
The model triggers, well, it enables when the round starts. Using the
Is it broken
exit.
screwed or not? Now
Yeah,
it's
well,
screwed.
when the round starts.
On your next version, can you move your speed lane here away from your teleporter? So you don't go straight onto the teleporter from the speed lane.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Cheers.
I don't even think I need a speed line there. I could save an entity.
Not really, yeah, because the button's right here. It's the only trap, so...
Yeah, don't need one, so...
You could probably make this speed lane a bit narrower anyway, I think.
Don't even need it, I can just remove it. It's waste of an entity.
Because I don't like it when speed lanes...
Egg.
When speed lanes...
Egg hurt. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like it when speed lanes encroach on your running space as the activator. Oh, that's bad. So, did you actually ever implement a motivator?
No, I carried on using the timers and the mini games as a motivator. So far, I've actually had no problem with anyone like stalling or in the motivator because the traps are, well, not really, yeah, they're easy enough, but no one really stalls, and it would be a bit unfair in this area to have a motivator unless I had a motivator start when you open the door.
I just received a...
And a lot of things to consider.
Last night I was thinking, oh, I just forgot I signed up for a £1 trial to Microsoft's Xbox Pass, Live Pass. I should check and cancel that soon before it charges me. I've just received a message now saying, you've been charged $10.99 by Microsoft. Fucking hell! So I guess at least I'll have access to Sea of Thieves for another month, but that's like 1/3 of the price. It's coming to Steam soon.
Oh wow. It's just a really long and expensive demo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you're paying more for a demo than you are for the actual... Right, yeah, call me here. Because this trap didn't exactly work as intended before, now it does, thank you.
I can see you.
Do you still have your deal model? Can you go in third person to check?
Yeah, I'm actually floating in the sky. Well, floating at the moment. I'm hovering above ground.
Yeah, that's where you get teleported. You get teleported floating.
Weird.
Just so you can get a nice view. And also because, well, the target is on the floor, and I don't know what I was thinking at the time. There's a lot of things that I was doing really poorly when I was making this spinner.
That's maggot. Suck my veins right now. Down and suck it. Yeah. Suck my vein is right now. I haven't got all day, so you better suck it.
Wrong one, try again.
Suck my vein is...
Thank you.
I don't think we have had like
Double undecked. Something I need to test is if the hotel... Oh, the sun is there. Never mind. Extend.
Extend?
Yeah,
Isn't
the
that
sun
a
is there.
game? Everyone extend
What?
ever or something. Everything extend
I
ever?
have no idea. Don't know. Never heard of that.
sorry days.
I think it's made by somebody from the Sonic team or something.
Right, so there was a bug in V1, another V1, where you could stand on this little railing and not die. Toad's awful, so... Yeah, I don't think you can do that anymore. I'm just gonna no-clip to do it just in case. Yes, it is non-solid and you die.
Welcome
Stay
to
alive,
Cum
Hardy.
Zone.
Just stay alive.
Like you said, okay, stay alive. I
Shall I,
Thank you.
ability.
Thank you.
I didn't trust in my ability least jump.
There you go.
You can do it. Okay, no, you can't.
And I was right.
It's so difficult.
Yes, and there's 2 of them now. Because everyone was complaining it's too easy.
Fuck me.
I'm serious, everyone was complaining it's
Too
easy.
fucking hard. What the
Right, the
fuck?
thing is, that if you line it up with this curb here, if you see where I'm looking, spectate me, line your cursor up in the middle of that curb, and then just use that as a strafing point. That's why I do it.
I still have the opinion. Never knew about this.
You physically have to jump there as well, that's good. I just realised we're halfway through the minigame, we should probably hurry up. Ropey Hurt, yes, best name.
The only reason why we know how to do jump is imagine a new player who's never seen the window thing. He's not gonna even like try to do it. Lost.
No! Damn it! I still have a trap in the desert to test.
Pyro is calling.
Oh cool, test we're here actually.
Weapon this time.
Really crushing
Come on, open up!
No you.
Okay boys, listen up. TF2 sides will do better for one together. No, we're doing together. Fight them back. Coronarena burns to get us outside.
Look, it is your fault. It's always your fault.
That world will really kill you. Even fight. You know why?
I wonder if we have any galleons up. Yeah, for free run until the desert.
You know next.
Free until the desert. Stop walking into him.
I really made it. I'm not going to go. It might kill the level to more friends. After we come back.
You alright there, mate?
I have no idea what he's saying. It's some kind of foreign language. I don't know. Toad, can you translate?
I think it's English. I recognize the
Good
first
unlock.
word.
This is some kind of alien language.
Sounds like somebody let their child play.
First word. He's speaking language of the gods.
I have no idea how
Come
the
on,
edicts have
guys,
just
we're
gone up
going
by like
now.
100.
Let's get that far. Why are not both not open?
How did he change so much? I do like absolutely nothing. And they change like 20
Wait,
Wait, really? How come?
that's open. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Rap Assassin, I don't really care.
Guys, I made it.
There is still no sound effect for when somebody picks up a key.
For picking up the key, yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that, sorry.
You should make it play everywhere so everyone understands.
What I will do is have it so the door unlocks when the key's picked up instead of when the door is opened.
What?
No, when the door opens, there's a unlock sound effect. But what I'm going to do instead is when the key is picked up.
That doesn't make any sense though.
Well, when you pick the key up, then the door
Just
door's
play the
unlocked, you
same
have the
sound
key.
as you do normally, but play it for everyone. The da-la-la-la sounds.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh, okay, yeah, I
And
can
maybe
do that.
put some text as well that says, "Congratulations, dildo, you picked up the key."
Yeah, sure thing. No, I'll use that word for word. It's like
I hate that. Why the fuck didn't it
You guys
work?
are rubbish.
What is going on with this sodding vibration shit? Oh, fuck off!
I have no idea what's going on.
Just believe yourself.
It's
Believe
bloody
yourself.
triggers, like some kind of
That's
stupid
the
source
You didn't miss.
thing.
Nice.
Why is it you vibrate people like this anyway?
When we had to go.
I don't know its source,
Go on.
and I'll remove it. I think it was some kind of push or something. Or it was some kind of pushing thing.
Is it to stop people from exploiting by, like, jumping up against the sides?
Yes. Yes, that was it.
Just like...
I never get it in single player.
Just put a trigger push there
It
or
doesn't-
something.
Yeah, I can do that. But actually, 1 second. No, it isn't open.
Actually, don't use trigger push. That's stupid. I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen.
It's fine. No one really does it anyway, and when they do it, they usually end up dying because it's not perfect.
I wonder if,
I'm trying to RTL.
for fuck's sake, I wonder if you could replace the clip brush cylinder with like a displacement or something, a cylindrical displacement.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea.
I wonder if it would make any difference because there's no kind of dodgy, jagged brushes.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll have a play. How are you so bad at jumping?
It's too like.
Oh, Matthew got halfway as well.
The problem
I feel
is-
bad for him.
When you do your run-up, you've got like a unit or two space to do the run-up. So you have to kind of do the run-up along the length of the window ledge rather than the width of it.
Yeah.
And that's so
Yeah, that was-
counterintuitive to what people are used to. Because when you're standing on a ledge, you expect the ledge to be like a realistic thickness, you know what I mean? That's why it's counterintuitive.
Yeah, it is.
I'm quite sure what Burke's doing. I think he's waiting until somebody comes down,
Yes.
and then he can just hit the mirror himself.
Yes, that is the strategy people have figured out on Stardust. It is a very good strategy.
It makes sense. If there's one or two people who can actually do it, then why risk your life on the windowsill?
Yeah. Actually, you still have to jump through the vents for it to happen, but you can still wait in the room. That didn't used to be the case, but it was very mean when it used to kill you when you hit the box. Right. So I want to test the Jotaro trap, but if anyone wants to die in that trap, I can do that as well. Yeah, it's 1 second. Give me a second.
Curious music.
Too fast for you. Very nice music. Right, so if 2 or more sacrifices could wait at the Jotaro trap, you know, just stand next to him or something. Like 2 people. Like right next to him, because it's a very small trigger. Thank you.
I got teleported, I think. Oh well.
Alright, well I'll figure that out eventually. That trap is the pain in the arse. I think I know what is causing that though, and I guess I'll fix it again. It's trigger catapult and it can't catapult more than one person in the old version.
Have you actually pushed the payload already?
Yeah, someone's already done that. Can you make that possible as heavy? I think it is possible. I think.
Oh.
It used to be at least.
Oh shit.
1166 health.
This guy's got like
Oh wait,
purple, got pink fans and face.
Where's the music?
Good question. Spooky silent.
Still purple.
Oh, it isn't working.
Oh, there's health and ammo here.
Yes, there is.
Oh, he's on the
Sit
roof.
down. Yes, I am. Hello.
Weren't you put on the other roof?
On the what now?
Weren't you put on the other roof?
I don't quite understand that.
On the roof of one of the outer buildings, like we were.
How are you alive?
You're invisible. That's pretty cool. You see your cosmetics.
What? Oh, okay, right. Well, the model doesn't work, so I guess I'm removing that. What? And also, when I stop time... Okay, right, okay, never mind. How are you alive? I swear I've shot you 50 times. Health? Why are we still going? Time should have finished ages ago.
Victory.
Okay, yeah, there we are.
Save it by the clock.
You didn't put a team
Right, so
round.
the music doesn't work.
You didn't put a team round timer in.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, the music doesn't work for whatever reason.
Remember I said last time you should put in a team round timer as well, so people can see the time and they don't just have to know that the music is a minute and a half long or something. What are you talking about, Toad? I've no idea what you're talking about. Link to what?
He's talking about a third-person plugin which had the author made like this weird command that does annoyance for everyone. But I don't think we're even using that plugin, so I don't brought this up.
Been thinking about adding some third-person functionality to DCK, and then a map author can control whether or not somebody's allowed to go into third person.
Well, that would be actually you like in some people are using cutscenes for like are going to use. I don't think those work very well with third person.
Yeah, and sometimes you want to stop people from going into TP because it ruins like certain experiences. Maybe it gives you a bit of an advantage.
I found the key in a really stupid spot that I did ages ago. Down the side of a sofa.
Oh, okay. I saw it trapped in between the two things, like butt cheeks. Like as if it was doing a poo.
What I was really thinking is you only lose stuff down the side of the sofa because of a cushion or something.
Yeah.
So that was the idea. Doesn't quite work because no one actually looks there.
I've seen it before, but I didn't notice it this time. Do you know what I think it would... whatever. Personally, I would just, as I've said before, make several rooms, and then make them quite detailed, like put a lot of props in them so it's visually confusing, and then have the key be a bit more shiny. So it's more about trying to pick it out amongst details.
As much as I love that idea, the thing is, people do an absolute crap job at finding the key when it's like, you know, sparsely detailed like that. So if all I'm doing is making it even harder, and they're never going to find it without my input.
People can't find it because you've got such weird and obscure hiding places. Like underneath a cone that you can only see if you look through the top. it should be more fun than a pain in the arse, if you know what I mean.
Oh no, the spinner buttons, they are a bit too high. You can see players behind them. It's hard to like aim the thing.
Damn it.
Oh, run. Thank you.
I think next round we'll do the Evangelion secrets.
Alright. In
But no,
his words.
I want to test that Jotaro trap with just one person this time.
Compromise does not exist.
Or be one thing.
Fuck's sake, it's so difficult. Such sodding faffing around with keys.
Pyro, been calling here.
I don't know whether I made it too hard, but I am looking to make it certainly difficult. You have to learn some new things.
I mean, you could have just left the number of jumps you had and then just made the window sill a bit thicker.
Yeah, that's true. See how people like it.
But the thing is, you've got loads of people in that tiny space, and that's something you really want to avoid when you're trying to do like precise jumps and shit.
Alright, 1 second.
Spooky Toad!
Damn it! That scared me. Okay, 1 second. Right, so just me here. Thank you.
Boom! Okay, that was delayed.
Okay, it works. Yeah, it's trigger catapult. I don't know why. Don't know why it delays me. So it works with one person, but it doesn't work with two.
Good to know.
It's a bit of a crap strategy. Come where? Okay, you're stuck. Yeah, well that sounds like a you problem. I can skip it? How? Oh, right, yeah, I didn't.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh crap, I'm stuck actually. Yeah, I am stuck, never mind. Right, show me how you can skip it.
SAS, when you go on the steam, make sure you jump at the same time. The object is to use the steam to propel yourself onto the ladder over there. Yeah, see the steam to the right? Do you know what steam is?
Yeah, usually there, Toad, usually there is a massive brush. So you usually wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh dear, I think we found a good candidate for a player who's not that competent if ever you want to do like an idiot
Not a good
test.
listener.
Maybe they don't understand English though.
No, maybe.
Rip Toad. You know what? In real life, if you went through some steam, you'd probably melt your flesh off.
Yeah. But I wasn't exactly going for realism with Stardust. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, not JoJo's relatively average adventure.
JoJo's physically correct adventures.
JoJo's astronomically correct and totally legitimate adventure in which nothing unusual of the sort happens.
JoJo's.
Jump into the leaking gas to cross the
Joe.
gap. Very nice.
Yes, I did that because it was in V1, but I didn't activate it correctly.
Oh, fuck's sake! Where does that wind come from?
It comes from air.
Oh, for God's sake. Really? I was expecting it to electrify or something, not get blown off.
Yeah.
Let's play.
I don't know.
Usually the reaction is actually very similar to that, but that's why I like it, because people just complain about it instead. Like, they don't complain saying it's bad, they're just like, how on earth did that happen? That's annoying. I expected to die from some other thing, not being shoved off the side. Damn it! He has conquered the power of Zawardo. Also, Skyle don't know how to use Zawardo, and it doesn't work with their health changing.
Need a dispenser here. Need a dispenser. Need
Oh, it's Deal model this time.
dispenser here. Need a dispenser here. Need a dispenser.
Yeah, Skyle, with their VSH plugin, overwrites? Yeah, overwrites all game text. And so they don't see, you have to right click to do that.
We got him. We need a dispenser.
As for changing the health, well, it's always stuck at 200, but they always do like...
Need a dispenser here.
Oh no, right clicking does work. The right clicking does work, it's the text that doesn't show up.
Need a dispenser here.
As for the changing
text-
health, that is also a thing.
The text shows up sometimes. It showed up the first time at least.
It should show up all the time.
But it
Yes, I
didn't
saw
show
how
up
you
the
made
second
video.
or the third time. So yeah, fix the logic. Whoever made that part. But so how do I jump? Is it just right click?
Victory.
Oh. Forget about the
I was on the
time.
roof the entire time.
Yeah, but how were you supposed to like get up there?
Super jump or use the
Pyro is calling.
Oh yeah, like I get confused because the super jump was the same button as the right, time freeze.
My turn again.
Yes, it is you. You are the chosen one. Right, so I think I'm removing the Dio player model, unfortunately. Should I? I don't know. I mean, I was invisible at one time, that's too much of a risk. And now we have tons of bots.
Can
Oh,
we
you're trying
not
to get
have
the
the
edicts?
bots?
Are you trying to get the edicts high?
Yeah.
Good idea, because earlier today when I was on Skyle, it did that edict, server crash detected, trying to prevent, I don't know what, removed or something? Makes no sense to me.
I think each cosmetic counts towards the edict limit.
Yeah,
So
they do.
if you have 32 players, that's a lot of cosmetics,
Yeah, and I don't know how to spawn bots with cosmetics. Any ideas?
君に会うために生まれてきたのかもしれない
No clue. What just happened?
I slayed everyone because I can't move all the bots to the red team. Oh dear, it seems that the server has crashed. Let's try that again, shall we? So the server is back up and running. So let's do SM map Stardust V1A. Boop. Oops. Work. V1A. Piss. Okay, it's changing map now. Oops. According to Henry, 9 PM British Summer Time is 8 AM University Coordinated Time. No. Or Coordinated Universal Time, whatever.
Okay, these are it. Right, let's watch it crash.
Okay, name one, boys. Good job, boys. Good job.
Crash time.
This time is dark. You all.
Why are we here?
Hello there. Sorry. Yes, explanation. I added more bots. I added bots up to the 31, 32 people. And unfortunately, it seemed to cause a server crash. The server crashed in the first place, and then when I tried it after the server had restarted, the logs are full of messages about edicts overflowing. Here. It says over 1982 edicts. And the maximum edict threshold is 2,000, I think it is. So we'll try with 16 bots now, and we'll see if that makes any difference. Or a bot quota of 16, which means that there will be up to 16 players. Okay, well it seems to work, which is nice.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fight to the death.
So let's have a look at the latest logs. That was 2209.
Alright, slow them.
Hello there.
I'm basically about to leave, so make it quick.
Well, with 32 players, the server reports that it reached the edict threshold. If you check the logs on the FTP source mod logs, then you'll see that my plugin has gone but with 16 bots it doesn't seem to cause any problems, although I think it is actually still logging.
Okay, so apparently Fikul said that one maxed out player takes 11 edicts. That's crazy. 11, that's like a maxed out server of 32?
Well, when you consider the player entity, the view model... Player entity, view model, for weapons, for cosmetics, and some classes even have more edicts as well, like the Spy's Disguise Kit, the Engineers, PDA, etc.
Oh god, and then we have to take into account that, you know, they can fire their weapons, and those projectiles can be
I
entities.
have to go now.
Alright, Corona, good luck, mate. We'll speak to you about this later.
Thank you very much for this.
No props.
Yeah, brilliant. I'll have them or OBS recording or whatever.
I'll post it in the channel.
See ya, good night.
I will talk about it tomorrow afternoon because I'm off work after that. Can't see anything for some reason. Yeah, I can see you. Bit strange. Anyway, it looks like we've identified issues, so I'm going to disappear now. But don't forget to delete the map from your hard drive.
Yes, Corona's gonna remove a lot of things probably now. Probably even, you know, one of the things he liked the most, like the Evangelion thing.
I'm sure there's some work he could do to reduce it. He might even find that the he'll have to combine some traps into one and it'll improve them.
I guess. Just if you like calculate the entities, it does make sense why it crashed. And yeah, like it's just unfortunate, but there's nothing else. Or, like Corona said, he tried to like remove a lot of stuff, and he has trouble, you know, finding edicts to remove. So, who knows?
Yeah, he's just gonna have to simplify some things, isn't he?
I mean, he already did that. Like that was the first thing he did, and yeah, that worked. We have less crashes now. But I'm just, you know, he might have even more difficulties now. Well, he will probably figure out something. Well, he has to.
He's gonna have to start culling shit. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much
That's
shit
what I'm,
that
like, worried about.
he doesn't need to have as an edict. Like he could get rid of this door, for instance. He could get rid of some of the bits and pieces of the music room. He doesn't need to have like 3 doors separating the music room. He could have 1 jail cell. He could get rid of the door into the spawn, the anti-spawn door, you know. I think some of the ornaments in the jail cell also use edicts.
Like, I guess you should like bring these up with Corona when he's on, because
He'll be
he
watching
might,
this video.
you know. Yeah, that's good.
Get rid of the
I'm
stupid
just
fridge.
like worried that he might remove something good. Something like what make the map.
Fair enough.
Like it's hard to know as the map author. Like
Well, yeah, he could also use the origin teleportation trick for the key. Because at the moment he has like 24 templates. 24 keys and 24
I guess
templates.
that's true. That's true. Maybe even use the ambient generic thing. You know, renaming the sound effect.
He
to,
could
you know, reduce the amount of.
Yeah, he could also use one game text
probably, yeah.
entity and just like recycle it, just keep changing the message in the game text and keep displaying it rather than having, you know, lots of game text entities.
Yeah, with add output. Yeah, that's good. Now we're getting the ideas.
That's what I
Flowing,
did in
you know?
my prefab. I just had like one game text entity at the start and just gave it a generic name. Yes, sir, yeah. Anyway, wow, that went quickly.
Yeah, so I think this concludes our playtesting session for today.
Alright, mate. Cheers very much. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. See ya.